So, yeah. It's don't take my full word for things. All I have to say is that what the moral of this story was at the start of the video one, is just to become aware of dense and toxic energy. Now, putting all parts of those 3 videos, or technically 4 videos together, what we can start to see is that there is a certain levels of consciousness, or there are certain levels of thinking. Call it thinking. Thinking is consciousness, technically. And there's layers of consciousness. And so if you have a person, a density of toxicness, who just wants to hold you, then quite simply what you need to do is tell them to fuck off. And just understand, and this is my advice to you, don't tell them to fuck off, but send them a message to fuck off. And you can do that with the power of truth and positivity and happiness. Because what we have to understand is that we are guided. We are guided, whether you like it or not. And truthfully enough, these people, they are also guided. And maybe they've gone off that inner guide, and now that's why they're holding you. Because if you can look at it from a perspective as if the divine energy, you may call it God, I may call it the light, the power, the divine cosmos, love, energy, whatever you want to call it. You may call it God, whatever. We're all talking about the same thing, essentially. When we listen to this, maybe some of us don't really know how to listen to this. And maybe that's why we actually go off on this path. It's not a negative thing. Maybe that's why we're learning to listen to this. Maybe because some of us are very far away. Okay, virtually we're here, but spiritually we're very far away from this, or we're trying to get in sync. So maybe we're learning, we're listening, but sometimes we don't listen. So when you see, or when you're around someone who essentially when you're around someone and they see that you are positive, per se, we're talking about dense, and you're talking about positivity, they will understand that you are you're leaving that vibrational range. You're leaving, you're going somewhere higher. And that's why you just need to confidently and calmly just approach them when they are being negative, and just slightly ensure them that you are not tolerating them anymore. They will understand on a spiritual level, higher than kind of it. Because if you fight with them and you tell them, yeah, fuck off, or if you fight with them, you're only sharing toxic vibration. You're only sharing a hatred, negative energy. And this energy stays low. It doesn't ascend. But if you don't fight with them anymore, which you'll notice that maybe you are fighting with them quite a lot, if you stop fighting with them and you say to them, essentially, when they do put a positive vibration to you, you just say, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no worries. And if they continue to hold you and continue to make your life bad, maybe that's a time, and you listening to yourself, maybe it's a time to listen and be guided. Because what we have to understand is that we are guided. And if there is an energy in your life that needs to be left, you need to leave it. It may be time to leave it, let it go. You don't need that energy in your life anymore, potentially.